The satisfying feeling of a horrible.
All it took was 12 nasty sentences.
It's absolutely disgusting. You have no identity.
For this horrible ex-Factor judge to lose her entire career permanently. But with evidence suggesting it was deliberately planned by producers, there are layers to
I don't doubt that to be fair though.
we haven't
I know that shit happens a lot.
The scandal involved two X-Factor judges, Natalia Kills and her husband Willie Moon.
I've not heard of both these motherfuckers.
Both of whom were
I
already
have no
hated
idea.
before
Really?
the viral episode. For
I have no idea
example,
who
4
both of
months
them are.
before losing everything, they'd promote X Factor on the red carpet with the most arrogant interview ever.
It's gonna be a very exciting journey. No, I'm kidding.
Turning the audience against them before the season
What does that
even
mean?
started.
Oh, that's not that deep though.
It's funny because neither of them are the nice one. I get the creepiest vibes off these two. They're like
I have no idea.
characters that are purposefully written to be hated, which it seemed they were almost pleased with. For example, Natalia seemed proud to have tried burning her ex's house down.
I just thought it seemed like a good idea to try and set fire to the house after an argument with my boyfriend. Yeah, I'm like that kind of crazy.
While her husband's interviews
Yay! Some girls out there would actually be like, yeah, queen!
might have been even worse.
When was that released? Just a couple of months ago.
She a queen, man.
I'm not
She
really
independent, man. She don't need a man.
I really don't know anything what's going on. I'm here at, I've been forced.
Oh, you,
They
what?
should
You're
have
too good
never
for
been
this?
chosen as-
What? You're too good for this, motherfucker? You too good for your success?
Yeah.
That's all out of your hand.
I really don't know anything what's going on. I'm here at, I've been forced here.
They should have never
Annoying
been chosen
people.
as X Factor judges, but it turns out they'd last only one single episode. The broadcast started with a pretty dark foreshadow.
Well, you know I like a bit of trouble.
We are live, Natalia. I'll just remind you that we are live.
It's live?
But despite claiming that she liked a bit of trouble, Natalia was fairly gracious toward the other contestants.
You are fantastic.
Type shit, let's go.
Until Joe Irvine took the stage, with his performance igniting the darker side of Natalia's personality.
Can I hear
Ladies
it?
and
Oh, before I never plays
I'm
it.
just gonna state the obvious. We have a doppelganger in our midst.
Despite Joe performing in
Huh?
basic formal attire, Natalia
A white man with a suit on?
made the claim that he'd copied her husband's style.
Oh, you're actually on dick. No one thought that. No one actually thought that. What the hell? No one thought that.
I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband. From the hair to the suit, do you not have any value or respect for originality?
To which
He has his suit on. Oh my days. Get actually a hold of yourself. He has
Joe
his...
responded by paying her a compliment.
Thank you, Natalia. You're beautiful.
Natalia responded to this by insulting Joe again.
It's absolutely disgusting. You have no identity. I can't stand it. I'm ashamed to be here.
Which is followed
What
by
the fuck?
more insults from her husband, who likened Joe to a serial killer.
I feel like you're gonna stitch someone's skin to your face and then kill everybody in the audience.
Despite Joe standing up for himself, Natalia tore him down again,
I think I look really good. And
You do, man.
Because you're dressed as my husband.
being opposite to the advice that she'd
It's a white man with a suit on. Calm down.
offered in a previous interview.
What piece of advice would you give to sort of young, aspiring...
I don't know you. I have no idea who the fuck you are. So obviously you're in Katy Perry level, man.
musicians?
Do whatever you feel like, because that's what's honest.
During this same video, she displayed her love for the internet, although as a result of her X Factor episode, it seemed this opinion was
We become a victim of...
about to change rapidly. Natalia's embarrassing blow-up was instantly uploaded to YouTube, where it gained 4.5 million views in
It wasn't even the channel.
under 48 hours.
wasn't even the channel.
And as you might expect, some pretty funny comments. She said he copied her husband, but she copied Lord Farquaad. Dressed like her husband? Did her husband invent suits? She must have been so pissed when Justin Timberlake released Suit and Tie, while a different YouTuber named Christopher Wayne made his own interesting discovery.
This found NZ.
Willie Moon isn't so original himself.
Showing that Willie Moon's song What I Want used the same chords and even lyrics as a Spinal Tap song from the 80s. Lauren Mulcahy he then showed an even worse example, showing that Willie Moon's Yeah Yeah music video had shamelessly copied an Italian video
Oh shit, that's the same exact
in
thing.
the 1970s. So instead of just copying the concept, he actually copied the music and filming style all the way to the camera angles. Wow. Viewers were even more brutal on Willie's music videos, as they'd state, "You copied the name of the moon. Don't you have any respect of originality?" Which was extra funny given the couple was still fairly unknown themselves.
Who is she? Who
Joe!
Natalia killed?
However, as
Facts.
commented by a different comment reading, I saw this all over my FB page and thought to check it out. The story was spreading rapidly,
Now to an X Factor scandal that's making headlines around the world.
but as the incident began to threaten Natalia's life, the judge that sat beside her would try to calm the backlash. He'd state, "I'm completely against bullying, but fighting fire with fire ain't the way." Although while Stan Walker chose to stay professional, the fourth judge, Melanie Blatt, wasn't quite so gracious. She'd tweet, "I've tried to keep my cool and stay
Oh,
professional,
shit.
but really Natalia kills? Sorry love, you're a
It's going down in New Zealand X Factor, man.
twat." Mel then added this during a morning radio interview.
I think she should apologise to Joe. I just think Joe deserves an apology. I don't think it was fair what they said to him.
While even Simon Cowell would give his own opinion.
Oh, this motherfucker owns X Factor, right?
Hateful, she sounded mad, it didn't even make sense. Natalia finally responded 4 days later, writing, "At last, I'm relieved that I'm finally able to break the silence before telling her side of the story. The show brought me on to bring my passion, dramatic expression, and perspective. I was encouraged to be outspoken and things got out of hand. Joe, I hope you can forgive me and I wish you all the best. Be natural, unconventional, and be you," which is followed by a similar explanation from her husband. The show encourages judges to be forthright.
Fucking the most PR-ass fucking response, bro.
Highly opinionated. It went too far and I never intended to single anyone out. I wish the contestants, crew, and particularly Joe all the best, although this didn't fix anything. Ha ha ha, now you say something but your career is over. Oh wait, it never started. A career which was getting started was ironically Joe Irvine's, as his previous X Factor audition
Oh
gained
shit!
hundreds of thousands
Yo,
of
that's
views.
fire!
It'd be tweeted by Ed Sheeran, who wrote, "Don't worry about what anyone else says, man. Enjoy yourself with it. That's what singing is about, not what other
Facts.
people think." While Lord sent Joe a handwritten card with cupcakes. Meanwhile, for
And Natalia, man, make fun of me, bro. I want some cupcakes
Natalia
and some
her
recognition.
husband, viewers filed complaints with official governing bodies, while a petition titled "Take Natalia
Make fun of me,
Off
bro.
X Factor" gained 70,000 supporters, which would be labeled as a victory. Because the couple was fired before their second episode, with the show's chief executive stating, "While the judges on X Factor are expected to provide critiques of the performances, we will not tolerate such destructive tirades from any of the judges.
Okay.
We no longer have confidence that Kills and Moon are the right people to perform the role of X Factor judges, and they will leave the show effective immediately." Natalia was then also fired from her record label.
Oh, they got her ass out.
UK X
But that means she was a fucking bitch from the start.
Factor judge Louis Walsh stating, "She'll never work again, I reckon. Honestly, I mean, who's gonna hire her? Nobody."
Yeah.
As a
Oh, she got her
result, they
fucking-
chose to leave the country, solidifying the couple had lost absolutely everything. But was the whole
Damn.
thing even real? When we talked about Natalia's apology, we ignored one specific sentence. A lot goes on behind the scenes of a reality show, and what you see isn't always the whole story. Willie had made a similar claim writing, "The reality of reality TV is that there's a lot the viewer doesn't see," and whilst
Okay.
they were both leaving the country, Natalia stated this.
There are many sides to the story, and I am not about to get an entire industry in trouble that has been going on for years and years.
Yeah, you ain't getting no one in trouble. If you say they told us to be a certain type of way in a reality TV show, motherfuckers know that already, bro. The industry's gonna be fine. You know what I mean? You ain't speaking out on shit.
Were they trying to avoid accountability, or had the stunt been planned by X Factor? The performance itself was certainly a bit suspicious. In a video taken by an audience member, Natalia looks toward her husband as if they were already both on board with the judgment that they'd give. It was also a little too convenient that in the 1 hour 55-minute episode, Joe just so happened to be the show's last performance, as if he was put there deliberately so they could end the show with a bang. Their comments were also in contrast to Joe's original tryout, where the couple offered love, positivity, and encouragement, while we could also observe his natural dress style to be the opposite of Natalia's husband. So why the sudden change to formal? In a video titled The Truth About Natalia Kills, Justin Matters reached out to a former X Factor producer who explained,
"We purposely instructed one of the stylists to make Joe look very similar to her husband in hopes to get a reaction out of Willie, not Teddy herself.
If the show was truly..."
That's weird, doing it. Like, it'd be different, like, if they did that and then totally did that, but, like...
trying to achieve a blow-up by Willie, this would make Natalia's independent reaction real, yet maybe she knew exactly what was planned, as she'd maintain it was a publicity stunt resulting in a viral media storm. Yet, to throw another curveball, Natalia also stated this.
I feel like everyone needs to put the idea of it being a manufactured conspiracy.
Why are you yapping? Shut up!
She might have rather been dismissing this conspiracy instead.
I don't believe them. I actually don't believe them. I genuinely don't believe any of them. I feel like they're just dickheads, bro. I didn't like the
A recent Instagram post still implies her episode was somewhat staged. She'd write, "So who thinks TV talent shows are rigged? Just curious, totally not related to any personal experiences at all. Certainly not trying to suggest anything. What, who, me? I would never. Lose a tooth in the comments, insults, opinions, and incorrectness only thanks," seemingly writing this last sentence as she knew it was coming anyway. Despite a full 9 years passing since Natalia's infamous moment, her comments are still filled with nothing but savage criticism. For example, she'd recently announced that her house had been burnt down by a fire.
Okay, let's not do that though. Let's not go burning down motherfucker's house the way. Let's not do that though.
Which received no sympathy but rather comments such as, "Damn, karma is
let's not do that though.
Even years later.
That's not how
Oh dear, your poor husband suits. Oh well, you reap what you sow."
That's a bit long in there, yeah, I mean. You look like my husband. You look as a... When she wants to be Sam Carl so bad, but yeah, but ended up by Sam Carl's plastic...